And the home of the USA.
USA, USA, USA.
Get in your cars. Drivers to your cars. Drivers to your
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the booth. Live here from the Talladega Super Speedway. We're ready for the Jack Links 300. But before we do that, let's go through today's starting grid. On pole tonight, subbing for Sponging the 69, we have Kappa Fishy. Behind him, subbing for Meso, we have the 88 of Roach. And then just behind that, subbing for Core, and the number 33, we have Chase Nublo. And in fourth, driving the Los Angeles Chargers, number 78 Ford, we have Derwin, who I predicted to win tonight. Keep an eye on him. Then, just behind him, making one of his few starts of the year, we have the 31 of Ace Under, pulling double duty tonight. Then, in the sixth position, we have the 22 of Paxton. Seventh position, we have the 17 of C-Mod in the Jersey Mike's machine. And behind him, we have Warson running a very odd paint scheme this weekend. This guy knows Talladega Victory Lane. The number 51 of Henry. Then returning to the USCO, we have the 41 of Train Guy. Then a D2 regular who's moved back down to D2. We have April Summers in the 6. And behind her, we have the 8 of Mice. And then rounding out the field, we have the 00 of Braden. So that's tonight's starting grid, as we will get the command to fire engines here very soon, I assume. So we had actually already gotten the command. I just was not able to catch that there at the end. I pulled a fox. Very sorry, you guys. However, we're ready to go green tonight. Moment of truth. Just got to plug in my controller. It's time to see if we have TV cams. We absolutely do. Have a couple guys in the chat. We're ready for the Jack Links 300 tonight. 70 laps around the high banks here. We have a full field tonight for D2. Granted, we do have, I believe, 3 D1 drivers in this race. However, they are all at the front. Big Bug Racing 1-2 here to lead them to the line. 4 Fords here will all lead them here. The top 4, all Fords. They will all lead them here to the green flag. 70 laps, 12 here in stage 1. Remember, the start-finish line is down near the end of the trial oval, more towards turn 1. We're rolling to the Nerd restart zone. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing here at Talladega. Field already fanning out quite a little bit here. We saw it looked like Paxton making a couple of moves there to try to get to the front, already up to fourth after having a great restart. A lot of guys jostling for position back there. I believe that's C-Mod and Derwin. Kappa out to a big lead to start here on lap 1. Looks like we're going 3 wide back there. That's the 78 of Derwin. Just behind him, a row of a couple of cars. Looks like Worsen looking to the bottom here of the 78. April Summers almost caused a crash on lap 1. Everyone jostling for position here on lap 1. Kappa's kind of just chilling right now, driving away with this one. He will easily lead lap 1 with his teammate of Roach Intel. That's got to be a sight for the 69 of Kappa for sure. Seeing a line of cars all behind you. Riding on board here with the 88. This is usually Meso's car. Tonight, this is Roach. All Fords here in the top 4 here. Line of 3 cars here trying to catch up to Kappa in any way possible. Let's actually take a look at the speeds here. Somehow Kappa is going faster without draft here. He's going faster than the other cars. Some reason there is a speed boost in the trial somehow. I don't know how that got there. Looks like we are going to reset after one stage. Right now, the battle's pretty much just for second. Oh, 9 did not turn up the draft. That's kind of what I thought. We weren't quite seeing the runs that we usually see here. Looks like C-Mod making a move to the bottom of the 33 here. Ooh, contact forces the 17 below the white line there. Braden's going to choose to go with the 33. Everyone washes up a little bit on exit. So it looks like we were missing a split route. That was the guy that we were missing. Problems back here with a couple of different cars. Everyone saves it, right, as of now. After stage 1, I think we're going to see these guys race a lot differently. Lots of pinching going on, just trying to get to the bottom, even though there is speed up there in that high lane. Kappa's just driving away with this thing at Talladega. Who would have thought? We're going to go 3 wide here. That's the 41, the 17, and the 6. April Summers making a start here in the D2 series. And the 17 just pinched her down below the yellow line. She will not take exception to that, most likely. Oh, in the wall goes the 41. The 8 gets collected, saves it. Henry almost got turned around. Looks like he saved it as well. There's a car in the grass now. That looked like A. Sunder in the grass. He saves it for now. We keep everything moving forward. We will stay green. Let's take a look at Mustang Sicko here. There is Split just up the road. He is now joining the race. Hopefully he doesn't merge in front of literally everyone here. Everyone's kind of thinning themselves out, getting into a bit of a line. Mice might be losing the draft here. Paxton trying the high lane. So is Braden. And Chase looks like he's going to secede a position to the 33, just pinching him below the yellow line. I mean, he was there. Yeah, Chase not very happy about that. Here comes Worson on the bottom. They went shooting up the racetrack, and they saved it. Somehow we still save it, but I don't know if we're going to save that one. Ace under. The 00, the 6. More problems back there with Henry, and that looked like the 78 of Derwin. They are going to lose the draft here. Very unfortunate break. Henry, obviously a Talladega winner last season, I believe. Kappa Fishy, meanwhile, has retaken the lead. What is the 33 doing down there? 17 and the 33 have just been going at it. Right on board here with Mustang Sicko and the 17 Jersey Mike's machine. Looks like Roach is going to get shuffled out here by the 22. No room for the 88 of Roach. Everyone's just pinching everyone below the yellow line here. What's with the beef, guys? Oh, 22 looked like he threw a late block. Here comes Train Guy into the mix. The 25 up the racetrack. We're going to save it for now. 17 throws a late block. The 88 just not clear. 88. Train Guy up into the mix now. 3 wide. I believe this is for third position. That's Paxton. That's Roach, and that's Train Guy. Paxton gets a good run on the outside. He looks to challenge for this lead now. Paxton, who was just recently demoted to D2, might have sparked a fire under him. Looks like we're about to go 4 wide. Everyone's squeezing. Everyone's jostling for position here. The 41 almost goes up into the outside wall. We save it for now. Man, there's been a couple impressive saves. Braden up into the air for a second. It looks like we got it all sorted out. Braden in the 00 almost went flipping and barrel rolling down the backstretch here. Just like Blaine Perkins, however many years ago. Here comes Train Guy. He's making a move for the lead. Needs a little bit of help, though. And we're just going below the yellow line for some fucking reason. Yeah, the 33 should not be given that position. I mean, we're just all going below the yellow line here. I don't know what the hell we are doing. .41 leading that outside lane. He has no friends with him. The 25 almost goes up and over, and we're still not done. Braden almost around trying to save it. He's stuck with Paxton and the 8 of Mice right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that one unstuck. They are able to eventually, but the white flag is out for stage 1. Here comes Ace Thunder on the outside. Split, this is not for position, I believe. Here comes Chase on the bottom. The race is not with Split right now because I don't think he recognizes that at all. Kappa is getting shuffled out now. Trying to get some speed on that high lane. Chase Anublo in the 33, trying to hold on to this stage win. Here comes Worson with the push from the 41. Worson's going to try to get under the 33. Now Split being pushed by Kappa. I don't believe that is for position with Split. Here comes Chase Anublo. We're all below the yellow line for some fucking reason. I don't even know what's going on, but it looks like at the line, Chase Anublo is going to get it with Worson in second. We're going to have to shut down, unfortunately, to fix the draft. So I believe the stage 1 results are as you see on the screen right now. I don't know what the point of the yellow line is if we're not going to enforce it. Trey, I will not be using that for the thumbnail. There's a car that went flying. So it appears we are going green this time. Chase Nublo is your leader in 33. Worsen in second. Train Guy in the 41 in third. Mustang Sicko in fourth. And Kappa Fishy in fifth. So only 2 full-time D1 drivers in the top 5. This has been a problem with bushwhacking this year, but this is a field mostly of D2 drivers, finally. Who would have thought? Coming to the trioval, we're coming to the Nerds restart zone. We hit the restart zone, back up through the gears, green flag. 14 laps here in this stage. Everyone migrating to the top side now, including Henry and the 69 of Kappa. Not sure if anyone's going to be able to make it here in stage 2. We got pretty close on the field in stage 1. So that's just something we're going to have to keep an eye on. How about the 17? Trying to make some moves here on the outside. He falls back in line. 33 holding a steady wheel right now, keeping that lead currently. It gets pushed up out of the way by Worsen and the 41. Trying to fall back in line. He's not able to do it. He's going to the back unless he gets some help immediately. The 25 of Worsen is your new leader here at Talladega. And now Train Guy gets shuffled out. Not a lot of people using that high lane with the speed. There comes Roach to the outside. He looks, unfortunately, will not be going. Let's take a ride on with Roach. If I can find him. There he is. Now we are 2 by 2, 3 rows back. Oh, 3 wide now for the lead. Lots of contact. We're going to be 3 wide coming to the line here. Almost 4 wide. I believe Mustang did lead that lap. Roach is going to be left out to dry, but he does have a little bit of help here with the 33 of Chase. 2 by 2 currently. Everyone jousting for position. Kappa back into the lead, but here comes April. Finished about 7th in that first stage. She does have a win here at Talladega in her career. I believe that was season 3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 4 wide right now between the 78, the 41, the 6, and the 17. And the 6 almost goes around. The 78 will almost go around, but saves it. What a save there by the 78 of Derwin. Still 2 by 2 for the lead up there. I believe Kappa did lead that lap over Worsen. Now here comes Train Guy shooting through the middle. He wants the lead. Train Guy does not want to wait at all. He gets a little bit of help from his teammate in the 00. Reality Racing there, the 41 and the 00. Almost a crash there as the 00 gets shuffled out of line. Oh, and there goes Braden up and over in front of the pack. Everyone else keeps it moving forward. That looked like a Ryan Preece type blow over there. Tough break there for the 00 of Braden. Now here comes Chase on the outside. Will anyone go with him? Let's see who gets it here at the line. It was Kappa. Ace Under trying to move to the top. No friends with him yet. Take a ride on board with Kappa here, looking out his bumper. Oh, look, bad block there. He's going to get sucker holed here. 3 wide for the lead. Chase Nublo makes it through. Just bumped out of line there. 4 wide for second there for a moment. Worston probably should have stayed where he was. He would have gotten a run, I think. Worston's going to hang tough here on the outside, trying to get a run. Needs a little bit of help. April Summers almost just put the 88 into the wall. Chase Nublo will lead that lap. 3 wide there for a second. Everyone's saving it. A lot of beating and banging here. Not a lot of wrecks. Something that we are not really used to here. I would have expected a lot more wrecks by now. Here comes Derwin on the outside trying to make some magic happen. Everyone's just kind of sticking to that bottom lane right now. Oh, 17 washed up the racetrack, got into April Summers. Now here comes the 17. He's trying to go for the lead. Needs a little bit of help from April Summers. Not going to get it. Almost big trouble there as Train Guy and the 33 of Chase almost went down, shooting towards the inside wall. The 51 of Henry made a bad block there. We're going to save it for now. Train Guy now on the outside. He's looking for the lead. That train of cars there on the bottom is just way too strong, I think. Oh, Chase gets shuffled out there a little bit. Has no help. He might be going to the back. I don't know what happened back there, but it looked like there was about to be a huge wreck. We all save it for now. Here goes Chase being passed by April Summers now. But Chase said fuck work and put the 6 down into the grass. Let's look at Worston here now. Here's Split, who we did not really mention in stage 1, was just racing to stay on the lead lap. And now here he is at near the front. We actually have 2 Budweiser cars here, side by side. Well, not really side by side, you know what I mean. 2 very similar looking cars, and then that O'Reilly Auto Parts car right behind them also looks very similar. Oh, bad block there by the 88 of Meso. Worston, he's still shoveling him down below the yellow line. Worston holding his position firm as he believes that is his position. I think I keep on saying Meso. The 69 now will go with Meso, trying to get a run off. Almost a big crash there. Worston was forced way below the yellow line. Your new leader is now the 77 of Splits. Here comes Derwin through the middle now. Oh, almost an accordion effect there. They were 4 wide. Almost a big wreck. Worston now trying the outside. Needs some help from Chase Nublo. Can't hold a line, though. Falls behind the 77. 5 to go now on the stage. Worston trying to make any move that he can to get in front of the 77. Leading isn't always the best place to be, but it is the best spot in the house. Split will lead that lap. Let's go TV2 for a second. Your top 3 right now, the 77 of Split, the 25 of Worston, the 41 of Train Guy. Right behind him, you have the 33 of Chase Nublo, the 78 of Derwin. That caps out your top 5. Kappa trying to make his way back now. Train Guy was shuffled out a little bit, trying to get back into that line. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. There's already a car occupying that space. I just saw Trey on the track for a second. The 25 pushes up a little bit due to the 33. Now he might be going to the back. Unless he gets a run here coming off the corner, I don't think he's going to be able to. Three to go. We are 3 wide, a couple rows deep. 4 wide there for a second with April Summers, Worsen, Asunder, and Derwin. Jason Nublo holds the lead. I feel like it's been a common theme this race. Henry up into the wall. He's been kind of at the back, biting. It's time! Around goes the 41! Huge blow there for a train guy there in the 41. We all keep it going. We will stay green. And that definitely shook up a little bit here at the front. Jason Nublo holds the lead right now. Here comes Kappa, though, making a charge to the lead. Right on board with him right here. Needs a little bit of help. I'm not sure if he's going to get it. Looks like he's just going to fall back here, and he will fall in line behind the 31 of Worsen. Derwin on the outside with Asunder. Not really a lot of Mo up there because not a lot of people are attempting to go up there. I feel like if they had more momentum, they could do it. 3 wide for second, and CMOD almost went flying into that outside wall. Trying to hold off that pack of cars right behind him. You can see Split get right up against his bumper there. Coming around the tri-oval now. Kappa gets under the 77, who forces him below the yellow line. Kappa might be in position here to steal this one. What is CMOD doing? Because Kappa, that is not Kappa's position. Kappa went way below the yellow line to pass CMOD there, and he will give up the position. White flag is in the air for stage 1. 3 wide for third there. Here comes Mice, but Mice almost loses it. He was looking for stage points. Not able to get it unless he can recover quickly here. 17 of CMOD. He needs points desperately if he can help it. He shuts the door on the 69, but now the 69 will go high. Here comes Derwin into the mix trying to steal one. Derwin on the high side. He might get the run off here. I don't know. Everyone jostling for position. The 78 goes around, but saves it. Coming to the line, it will be the 17 of, I almost said Jason Nublo, of CMOD there, picking up a stage win. Huge for the 17 right there. Huge win. That'll get him 1 playoff point, and that'll get him 5 stage points. And that's sure to shoot him up the standings for sure. And that is the end of stage 2. And we're only 27 laps in. We're not even halfway through this thing, folks. So we did make it on fuel. I don't know why I was really worried about that. Oh, here comes Braden just plowing through for some reason. So we did. So we did make some modifications to the draft and like speed around the track. So I'm really curious to how this changes the racing. I think it'll make it a lot better. We're getting ready to go back green here in the Jack Links 300. We have hit the Nerds restart zone, back through the gears. Green flag. See a couple of guys already migrating to that top line there. Gonna ride with Cap Fisher here. Take a look at the telemetry. I want to see how this will change the racing. Nope, everyone's just gonna go to the low side. Never mind. There's Darwin. He kind of got a good run off of turns 3 and 4 there. New leader though is split. That 77 car looks very strong tonight. Oh. We are back here at the Talladega Superspeedway. We have updated the High Line. Hopefully it's actually good this time. Your leader is the 77 of Split. Hopefully we get some multi-groove racing now. I will actually commentate these last 20 laps and not actually go AWOL again. The leaderboard did break a while ago, and we did get a caution, gave us an excuse to shut down. Split is your leader, Roach in second, Braden in third, Chase Nublo in fourth, Derwin in fifth, who was my pick to win. Then we have C-Mod in sixth and April Summers in seventh. That is your top 7 right now. But it doesn't matter where you are right now. It's Talladega, baby. Anything can happen in these last 20 laps. We hit the Nerds restart zone, back through the gears. Green flag is back out of Talladega. Split with a really good restart. And his goal is to hold off everyone back there. Huge run for Roach, and he gets to the bottom of him. Roach through on the bottom. Split falls back in line with him. Braden trying to go around the outside. They are 4 wide for third right now. 77 almost pulled an egregious block. If you're going to try that high line, I still think you're going to need a couple of friends. About even there. Looks like we do have some highlight speed. Braden and the 77 of Split come together. They save it for right now. Braden back to the bottom. 4 wide for the lead. And it looks like C-Mod's going to get through. And he will lead this lap. Oh, they're racing now, fellas. Split's going to try the high line now. He's going to get around the 77. He washes up a little bit, though. Here comes Chase. C-Mod on the bottom. Split with the advantage right now. Here comes Henry into the conversation. We haven't spoke about Henry all day, and now he is here. He's going for the lead. Oh, Henry almost gets wrecked. He saves it, though. A bad block on the 77. It goes wrong. Oh, there's a wreck at the front. Multiple cars went around. Caution is out. Couldn't tell who that was. I don't know if that was Mice. Could not tell who that was. That was C-Mod, who was our leader. Tough break for him. The caution comes out for a leader wreck. So we'll see what the strategy is here for pits, if we do open pits. If you pit here, it's going to be close on if everyone can make it. There is no fuel saving like we had at Atlanta a few weeks ago. Tough break for C-Mod in the 17. So now your new leader, I believe, is Kappa. If I'm not mistaken. No, it's actually Chase Nublo, who I think has been the best car all day. So we will see who pits here. I don't know if pits are open yet. We'll have to get word from officials here. Nope, we're going to go green this time. No one can make it on fuel. I don't think if anyone pit there, you could still make it. I don't believe so, at least. Single file coming back to the restart zone. Rolling. Rolling. We hit the restart zone. Back through the gears. Look at Henry and April Summers. Henry got a great restart. Now he's going for the lead. Henry around the outside has no help, though. The 22 of Paxton, though, is running the same lane, a little bit too far back. Look at Henry ripping the top, though. But I think the 33 is going to have Mo coming off the corner. And he will not. Henry will clear him for the lead. So it looks like the Highline is more dominant now with the increased grip levels up there. I don't know how we're going to even that out. But we'll have to figure out something. He's going to stick with Kappa here. Kappa's going to shuffle him out. Henry just has to fall back in line behind the 6 now of April Summers. April Summers, 2 career wins, both of them coming in D2. One of them was here at the Talladega Superspeedway. She's not quite had the season she's wanted in D1. Looking for a win here in D2. Look at this top 5 here. I believe these are all Fords. The top 4 is all Fords. Split's going to try the outside here. Henry's going to run a lane higher than the rest of the pack. Has no friends up there with him, though. Train guy looked like he wanted to work with him. Here comes Ace Sunder on the inside. Look at the run that Henry got. Had a little bit of help from the 41. Not able to clear for the lead yet. He is leaning on Kappa right now. Kappa does retake the lead for now. I feel like everyone is chasing the 69. The 51 into the wall. Everyone saves it. The 77 of Split up and over. We're going to rule that as a 1-car incident. We stay green. Tough break for Split. Henry's going to just bring it down pit road now. Honestly, not a bad call. I think he can get the undercut. And new leader now. We are 4 wide, almost 2 lane steep. But the 88 of Roach is our new leader. We're almost 5 wide. We are 5 wide. For second here, can Kappa get the runoff with Derwin? He cannot quite get the run that he needs. And right now, it looks like Mustang is in the sucker hole right now. Look at the Big Bug racing cars jousting for first right now. The 88's going to get the run down the backstretch with the 25 of Worson in tow. Now here comes Derwin on the outside trying to ditch Kappa, but Kappa is going to hold his line. He's going to get a big run here coming off the corner, I believe. Let's see if it's enough. Cars have started coming to pit road. Worson in second right now, chasing the 88. Here comes Ace Sunder on the outside. We come to 14 to go. Kappa was able to get under the 25. There was a little gap there, and he took it. Now Worson looking to get back in line behind Kappa, and he's not going to be able to unless he can get in front of Chase. He's not able to do that, and look at Roach blocking his teammate way up high, side by side right now for the lead. Worson's going to go with the 88 here. Here comes C-Mod through the middle. Needs some help. The 22 of Paxton is there. I believe that's actually Crowdy now, I believe. Crowdy is now in the 22 car. Paxton could not finish the rest of the race due to a illness. We're just going to call it that. So more than half the pack has pit. Some of them are trying to get the undercut. Looks like these guys here are trying to stretch it as long as possible. We'll see how that works out for them. Right along on board with Kappa here. Here comes Worson on the bottom. 3 wide for the lead for one brief moment. So look at this run they get off the corner here with that high lane speed. The 88 kind of stalled out there. Looks like they're going to try to get back in line. What a push that the 69 just got. He goes to the lead. The question is, when do these guys pit? They are in their window now. Do they stretch it, or do they try to do what the other guys are doing? Get that undercut. No one in this pack will pit this time. Kappa is the new leader here, subbing for the 69 of Spongy, who was also just recently demoted from D1 to D2. Spongy was supposed to drive the 5. He was supposed to be in D2, but was supposed to drive the 5 after Cabo left. And now he's in D2. The Big Bug racing cars, I think, have absolutely controlled this race so far. Rewind there for a brief moment. Look at the Fords working here on the bottom. Once again, these guys are in their pit window currently. Honestly, if I were split, I would have been a guy to pit after when he wrecked there all by his own. He had no other friends with him. He might as well have just tried. So at this point, I think these 7 or 8 cars here, we're all just racing to the pit stop at this point. And looks like we're going to have a lot of takers here down pit road. The 17 barely got it woed up, I think. That was an aggressive pit road entry. We'll see if he got it slowed down in time. We'll get away from that here for a second. We'll go down onto pit road here. And those guys who already pit, some of them are without draft right now. There goes C-Mod. And who is that? That is the 00 of Braden. He played it perfectly. He got the undercut. And it looks like Braden and the 17 of C-Mod are going to be racing for this win currently, right now. I don't know who hasn't pit yet. But we're about to find out. So it's only these 2 cars, but there's an angry pack behind all of these guys. You can see them back there. So everyone can now make it to the end. I wonder where did Henry come out? Okay, so Henry is behind the main pack. I don't think he's going to be able to get draft. So those guys are way out far in front, but these guys have the Mo here. So these 2 cars, I believe that's the 22 and the 25. Those 2 cars, once they join up with this pack right here, I believe they're going to be able to track down those guys right there in front. Yeah, you can see the 22 just letting off. I think they should be running the high line here in order to kind of get the to just frankly get a run of some sort. So Mustang and Braden, they are 4 seconds in front of this pack. They might have just played the pit strategy perfectly because they are way out far in front of this pack here. I think at this point, these guys need a caution. So if they caught that lap, definitely, I didn't see it visually. They just didn't catch. So, as far as I see it right now, it's a race between those two up there. So they did catch a little bit that lap. I just don't think it's going to be enough. 6 to go. Actually, if these two race each other, then potentially maybe these guys can catch if they race each other. But I think they're going to wait until the very last possible moment to race each other. Unless those guys wreck in the back there, that is. Once again, they're just not catching enough. I think everyone in that pack back there just needs to be working together, and they're just not. They're not doing it enough, I can tell you that much. They're catching like 4/10 a lap. Not going to be enough, especially for the amount of time left here. And because these two guys up here, they are veterans, they are smart, they know not to race each other very hard. See how much they caught that time. When they come to the line, they're just not going to catch enough. This is it right here. POV court cases, basically this is what it is. We're just watching these two leaders just run away with it here. See how much they caught there. They're not catching because they don't have the draft of these two cars in front. Whoa, something happened with the lap counter. What happened with the lap counter? What the fuck?
And die in protest to someone cheating.
The fuck happened to the
not serving the proper penalty for it.
fuck happened to the lap counter?
Oh, and it's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
and it's
okay,
back.
There
no,
it
it's
is.
fixed. It'll be fixed this time around.
I bet. I don't know if Braden can get a run on CMOD here. This is coming to the white flag here. One lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Braden needs to make his move now. He's going to the high side. Can he get a run? Side by side down the back. He gets just right in front of the 17 there. Side by side here. C-Mod and Braden. C-Mod's going to get the run off here. A little bit of contact. He's going to try to run him up the track if he can. Can Braden get the run off, though? Coming into the tri-oval. Is it going to be enough? I don't think he can get a good enough run on him to make a move. At the line. C-Mod wins it. By a nose. By about half a car length. He wins it. C-Mod in the 17. Welcome back to the USCO. He gets his first win in, I can't even remember how long it's been since we have seen C-Mod in victory lane. And because they were fighting there in that last lap, that did allow the pack to close in just a little bit. I think Braden waited a little bit too long to make his move. Whatever happened, he sold in turns 3 and 4 and just did not get enough. He's still on the track for some reason. Mustang Sicko. How about him? It's a big win for that 17 team right there. He's gotten out of his car for some reason. And not burning it down. Oh, his car's just gone. Deleted. Ashes. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? So after some further ruling, it was determined that CMOD was speeding down pit road and he was not racing for position. So Braden got the win instead. And because CMOD was with him, that's how they got way out in front. So Braden gets the win. An actual full-time D2 driver wins the race. Who would have thunk it? Congratulations to Braden and the 00. It's the third different D2 to win? I don't know. So I think that's going to be the end of this stream until we get everything else figured out. Braden is your winner after CMOD was deemed to be speeding on pit road. Thank you for watching the USCO Media channel. I'm Mason. We'll see you next time.